Hello, in this EC2 hands-on we will create an EC2 instance with the following information. For the instance type we will choose T2 Micro. For the operating system we will choose Amazon Linux. For the security group we will allow inbound traffic for HTTP, HTTPS and SSH. We will choose the EBS volume of size 8 GB and type GB3. For the Bootstrap script, we will execute the following Bootstrap script. This Bootstrap script install Apache HTTPD server, start the server and update the index.html file with this hello world message. Now I am on the EC2 console. You can also search the EC2 service here on the search bar. You type EC2 and you press on the EC2 service, and you can also add the EC2 to your favorite list by clicking on this star. To create an instance, I can click on instances and I click on launch instances. The first step is to give a name. I give the name my first instance. The next step is to choose an operating system. I will choose the operating system Amazon Linux. As you can see here, we have other type of operating system: macOS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, and so on. I will choose the free tier eligible operating system. If I scroll down, we have other type of operating system, but they are not free tier eligible. The next step is to choose the instance type. For the instance type, I will also choose a free tier eligible instance type. I will choose T2 Micro. T2 Micro has 1 vCPU and 1 GB of memory. If I scroll down, I can see that I have other instance type. T2 Small has 1 vCPU and 2 GB of memory. And T2 Medium has 2 vCPU and 4 GB of memory, but they are not free tier eligible. The next step is to create a key pair to authenticate to the EC2 instance with an SSH authentication. I click on Create Key Pair. Here, the first step is to enter a key pair name. I choose EC2 first key. The key type I choose RSA, and if you have an operating system of type Linux, macOS or Windows 10 or more, you can choose the format .pem. In other case, you choose the format .ppkeys. Here we have an alert message. When prompted, store the private key in a secure and accessible location on your computer. You will need it later to connect to your instance. RSA encryption algorithm will generate a strong private key and a strong public key to process to an SSH authentication. The private key will be downloaded in my computer, and the public key will be stored in a file named authorized keys in a hidden directory called ./ssh. So now I can create the key pair. Create key pair. As you can see, the private key has been downloaded in my computer. Next is to set network information. Here I will choose to create a security group and I will allow SSH traffic from anywhere. I will allow HTTP traffic from internet and I will allow HTTP traffic from internet. The next step is to configure storage information. I will choose 8 GB for the volume. For the volume type, I will choose the GP3. Here we can see that we have other type of volume, but in my case I will choose GP3 volume type. And here in this message we can see that free tier eligible customer can get up to 30 GB of EBS general purpose or magnetic storage. Next, I will here on advanced detail, if I scroll down, I have here the user data. Here I will pass the Bootstrap script. This Bootstrap script install the HTTPD Apache server and start the HTTPD and update the index.html of the Apache server with an hello world message. So now I can launch the instance. The EC2 instance is now successfully created. I can click here to access to that instance. As you can see, the instance state is now running here. And here we can have more information such as the instance type. The status check is 2 on 2. We can have information about the availability zone. This is the availability zone. We can have information about the public IP. This is the information about the security group and the key pair. If you want to have more information, you can click here, select the instance, and here we have, for example, the instance ID, the public IP of the instance, the private IP of the instance, the state of the instance here, the type of the instance here, and on security tab we have the inbound rules we have defined. On storage tab here we have a EBS volume of size 8 GB and this volume is attached to our EC2 instance. And if I want to have more information about the EC2 instance, I can click here. I can stop the instance, I can start the instance, I can reboot, I can hibernate and terminate the instance. And here I can perform more action. Here I can modify instance setting. I can here update network information. Here I can change security information. Here I can modify image and template information, and here I can update monitoring and troubleshooting information. If I go back to the detail, here I have the public IP of the EC2 instance. I can now try to access to that instance with the public IP. I open a new tab and I press enter. As you can see, I am now able to access to the EC2 instance, and this message is the hello world message that we have defined in our Bootstrap script. That's all for this session. I hope that now you have a good understanding of the EC2 service and how we can create an instance in AWS Cloud.